Episode 3800, Say Something New.
Moms, it's time to rediscover, rejuvenate, and renew who you are in mind, body, and spirit. Welcome to Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie, the show to help you do just that. Here's your host, certified life coach, personal trainer, and nutritionist, Christiane Wargo.
Happy day. Are you ready for an extraordinary week? Oh, come on. You've got to set the intention in your mind. You got to say something new. For those of you who are brand new to Create Your Now, welcome to this incredible family. I'm so delighted of your presence. If you already even had the opportunity, you want to head on over to createyournow.com, where you can learn more and sign up for the Kisses newsletter, the Keep It Simple strategy, everyday solutions to live, love, and impact. Well, this episode is brought to you by AIM, inspiring connection and community. So how was your weekend? Did you have a great one? Me, it was a whirlwind. I was out of town. I was in Georgia, then came back into town only to move my daughter out of the house. Yes, another child has left the nest. Woohoo! No, we're celebrating this because it's a new season of life for her, a new stage of life, and I look forward to it. Am I going to miss her every day? Yeah, but I miss all of my children every day. So it really doesn't change anything. Luckily, with technology, she's never too far away. Just like you, you're never too far away. And I think we have to be very intentional with what we're doing in our everyday. We have to live authentically God's way. But in order to do that, we have to decide to do that when we wake up in the morning, when we lay our head down at night, when we wake up in the morning, when we lay our head down at night. It is an intentional decision. And that means that what you're thinking about, you're actually putting into action. Have you ever really thought about this? Like, I want you to think about what you're going to think about what I'm going to say here. Words have power, whether they're spoken, written, or even mumbled silently in your mind. And science backs this up. What you say to yourself and others shapes your brain. It shapes your actions and ultimately your results. So why do so many people keep repeating the same phrases and narratives, telling themselves the same story, expecting different outcomes? Well, it's simple. Actions only change when the words say something new. You know, getting stuck in a loop of frustration, banging your head against the wall, trying to reach a goal that feels just out of reach, that struggle is all too real. You've been there, you've done that, right? You're like, oh, I know that. Let's name the most popular one. What do you think it is? Losing weight. Can you believe it? We are 2.5 blinks away from the New Year's celebration of resolutions. Like, really? Yep, you're going to be there, aren't you? The struggle is real. But we don't ever really see and understand, what can I do to make this change? Here's the truth. The most overlooked place to start fixing this isn't outside of you. It's inside, specifically in the words you choose. You've got to be intentional. You might blame your circumstances, your workload, your team, your family, the economy, before you ever question what you're telling yourself and others. I mean, you know, here at Create Your Now, we're real, raw, and relevant. Words aren't just pretty sounds. I mean, otherwise I could talk like this. It kind of sounds like my little granddaughter when she was like 15, 16, 17, 18 months. And she was kind of coming up with her own language before she started saying real words that, grandma can understand. And these real words, though, that we understand, they stick. The phrases, the stories, they become stickier. Have you ever stepped in gum? Especially on a hot day. Oh, I did it. I don't know how many trips ago it was. Made me so mad. I was traveling by myself. Stopped at a travel gas station. And I go to certain ones. Why? Because usually, most of the time, they're very clean. There's always a friendly face there, and it's well lit, specifically at night. And when I travel by myself, those are things I want to make sure I'm taken care of. Because if something happens, I want somebody to be around, not just me, myself, and I. Kind of not a great idea, right? Okay, so I'm getting there. I'm driving. I don't think it was really that hot, but it was hot enough that this piece of gum, I don't know the car before me or whenever it was, whoever parked there, literally you opened the door and it dropped right there. So what did I do? first time, I don't know how, I missed it. I'm coming back after, I already got gas. Okay. So I'm coming back after going in the store, going to the bathroom, doing my business and getting usually it's my root beer. Yeah. You know me, I love root beer floats, but I don't get root beer floats on the road. I do get my root beer. Why? I don't want the caffeine. It makes me crash. And so I'm like, nope, root beer it is. So I enjoy a root beer. I get my root beer and I'm coming back. And the next thing you know, squish. And immediately I felt something under my foot. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. And I knew what happened. I hadn't even looked yet and I knew what I did. So what we tell ourselves, it's that sticky. It's that sticky gum that won't go away. So of course, what do? I try to wipe it off. It's hot outside. I go to a corner thing. I'm like trying to wipe it off, not even in the grass, but on the pavement. And then I go and get like a napkin that was in my car. And I'm like, I'm going to step on this here so it covers it so somebody knows not to step on it. Now, yeah, somewhat I'm littering, yes, but I'm also protecting someone else because I don't want this to be sticky on them. What are you doing in your own mind to not make the stories that shouldn't be sticky, not sticky? Because what we say to ourselves, the words, yeah, they're not just pretty sounds, right? They have power and they create your reality. You create this environment and landscape around you. You could sit here and live the life you want in your mind because you create it. And that's why it's so important that we're intentional. If you want to change the outcomes in your life, in your business, whatever it is, you need to confront the input feeding your mind right now. You got to create your now. What you say to yourself daily drives what you ultimately do or you don't do. If you say you can't do something, guess what? You can't. If you say you can do something, guess what? You can. Amazing. So if you really want to change something, what do you have to do? You got to say something new. That is your Kiss to Keep It Simple strategy. Say something new. Stop telling yourself the same old story. It's not working. The most popular one, I got to lose weight. What are you telling yourself? Are you just trying to convince yourself that it's okay to go get a half a gallon of ice cream and eat half of the half gallon in one sitting? Okay, maybe if something really drastic happened. Okay, once in a blue moon effect. That's okay. But every weekend? That's not doing your body good. And don't try to fool yourself. Well, everybody else can do it, so why can't I? Just because it's there doesn't mean you should. And look at your finances, let's say. Look at your business. What do you want to be when you grow up? Maybe you're sitting here scratching your head and you're like, well, Christiane, I'm 38 years old. I'm 47 years old. Oh, I'm 62 years old. I still don't know what I want to do. Great. Join the rest of the club. But if you keep telling yourself, I don't know what I want to do. I don't really have anything to offer. What are you believing? I don't really have anything to offer. I don't know what I want to do. At some point, you need to say, you know what? I got to trust myself. Something's got to change. And that comes with what? The kisses. You've got to have intention with practical actions and moves that follow. What does it look like in real life? Number one, catch your default narratives, the stories you tell yourself, and rewrite them. Identify the repetitive statements you say to yourself, like the broken record effect. Right now, what is it? Okay, maybe it's just maybe it's not even the repeat, it's the shuffle on Spotify. Right? The things you just keep playing over and over and over again, and you just like that music. It's fine to have some of those things, but why are you playing the same stuff all the time? Like, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. If you keep singing that to yourself, you're going to be singing, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. Maybe this one, I always fail. I always fail. Or wait, that's just how it is. This is just how it is. Once you're aware of these limiting phrases, the stupid stories you tell, challenge them directly. Rewrite your internal script with a statement that points to possibility instead of defeat. I'm learning. I'm learning. Failure is feedback. Woo, woo, woo. Or maybe it's, I'm crafting my own path. I cannot wait to take another dash. Whatever it is, changing your tune, changing your story, changing your attitude, right? This input rewires your brain to stop sabotaging your progress. But most of the time, what are we doing? Oh, I'm not good enough. This is where it's going to be. It's as good as it gets. How many times have you said that to yourself or something like that? Stop it. You were created for more. Create your now. Be intentional. Catch your default narratives and rewrite them. Number 2, speak your goals in the present tense, not future wishes. And what I mean by that is if your words around goals live in I will or someday, I will do this. Or no, maybe someday when I have time. You see, you're giving your brain permission to put off action. Instead, say what you want as if it's already happening. It's in progress. I am attracting clients who value my work. I am doing that. I'm working hard. I am a confident speaker. Oh, wait. I have an incredible family and children who listen. Now, I know you're thinking, Christiane, you do not know my kids. I get that. I have 5 and now 2 grandbabies. So it's a party every day. I get it. But you can still say, I got this. I got this. This creates mental alignment and sends your brain this bold message. Act like it's real. You got this. And it's not like, pretend you're doing it. That's not what you're doing. What you're doing is being intentional with the words, setting yourself up for what? Success. You're setting yourself in your brain that says, you know what? This is possible. Is it going to take work? Of course it is. Is it going to come with failures? Of course it is. But when you say, I'm doing this, it's a lot different than saying, well, I'm kind of thinking about it. No, you're not. You're going to start moving as if it's real. So speak your goals in the present tense, not future wishes. And finally, number 3, test new words out loud with others. Words have weight. They're weighted. Have you ever tried to weigh a story or phrase that you use? For example, I am not good enough. That is one of the worst ones. It's heavy. Do you know it weighs as much as an elephant? Yep, it does. And that's why you don't want to say it very often. Because the more you say it, think how many elephants you are carrying around. No wonder you're stuck. So what are you speaking? Spoken words carry even more power. So find a trusted friend, a mentor, a coach, an accountability partner. Someone, yes, when we open up AIM or within our free community that's going to be opening up to Kairos, and say those new phrases out loud. Jump on a call and say, I just need to say this. Record it and send it as a Voxer. Send a text message to your best friend saying, I just need to hear this out loud. Tell me what you think. Saying something new publicly signals your brain and the world that you're stepping into a different reality. That's what happens. You're stepping into something that's like, wow, okay, this seems different. But somebody that cares about me, meaning you're in a trusted environment, says it's okay. And then watch how the energy shifts. Watch how your confidence grows. You're no longer hiding behind old narratives. The stories are what? Being flushed down the toilet. Whoop, whoop. That's a song to sing about. So here's the bottom line. If your words aren't changing, your actions won't either. They just won't. Stop blaming what's outside and start cleaning up what's inside. Say something new. Create your now and your life will follow. So I really want you to think about what this looks like in your life. I don't want you to pretend that, oh man, I'm just so good with words. Even me. I shared, I don't know if it was yesterday's episode, maybe, possibly, I think. I can't keep track of everything. Patience isn't just about waiting, not writing, but waiting. Maybe I need to start writing. But anyway, Oh, wait, I do write every day. And we've got a book coming out. Okay, that's for another episode. But seriously, I believe it was yesterday's episode, Patience Isn't Just About Waiting, where I told you how I just had this time with God that I said, I'm done. I quit. I'm ready to hang up the towel. Like, I do not want any more of this. I have nothing more to give. I don't. And God said, you don't think so, but I know better. And I'm like, yeah, no, you don't. You don't. I had to realize that over the last few days, right after that happened, so that was on a Tuesday of last week. So it happened on a Tuesday, and I was wrestling with it. Come Wednesday morning, things were already beginning to shift. And what changed? Well, it's all about say something new. Words worn thin like footprints in dust. Echoes of fears we endlessly trust. We speak in circles, the same old tune, chasing shadows beneath the moon. But what if silence breaks the chain, and new words fall like cleansing rain? A fresh, sharp sound, a break, a start, a whispered hope inside the heart. Say something new, bold and true, a phrase that lights the dark for you. Let courage rise where doubt once grew and shape the world with something new. Your voice holds power, fierce and bright, to turn the wrongs into the right. So speak in present tense. Make it real. Change begins with the words you feel. Step from the echoes, rewrite the view. The world waits for what you'll say and do. No more ghosts from yesterday's hue. It's time. Say something new. Go in peace. Be present. Be incredible. Be you. I love you so very much. I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Blessings, hugs, and lots of love. We'll talk to you real soon. Have a glorious, blessed day. Bye-bye.
Feeling inspired, ready to train for life and love your journey? Visit createyournow.com for more incredible resources to help you along the way. We'll see you next time on Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie. And remember, always be sure you consult your physician before beginning any health and fitness plan.